just keep spreading vampirism, you run out of people to eat.
Yeah, really. Okay.
Kind of the same with the lycanthropy thing. You run out of people to eat.
I forgot to say we're getting into zombies.
Ow.
Forgot to put that on the list. Sorry. But I put zombies in here too.
She's lying. She's not sorry.
The English word zombie is first recorded in 1819 in History of Brazil by the poet Robert Southey in the form of zombie with its Z-O-M-B-I, actually referring to the Afro-Brazilian rebel leader named Zombie, and etymology of his name in the zombie. The English dictionary, the Oxford English Dictionary gives the origin of the word as Central African and compares it to the Congo words Nzambi or God and zombie fetish.
Interesting. In Haitian folklore, a zombie, Haitian French zombie, Haitian Creole zombie, not zombie, but zombie, with an N, is an animated corpse raised by magical means such as witchcraft. The concept has been popularly associated with the religion of voodoo, but it plays no part in that faith's formal practices. Interesting.
Zombies are featured widely in Haitian rural folklore as the persons physically revived by the act of necromancy of a bokor, a sorcerer or witch. The bokor is opposed by the Hungarian or priest, and the mambo or priest of a formal voodoo religion. A zombie remains under the control of the bokor as a personal slave, having no will of its own. Which this is actually really true. Like they've had people come back that were given a special drug or something and they thought they were dead and they come back.
Ooh. The Haitian tradition also includes an incorporeal type of zombie, the zombie astral, which is part of the human soul. A bokor can capture a zombie astral to enhance his spiritual power. The zombie astral can also be sealed inside a specially decorated bottle by a bokor and sold to a client to bring luck, healing, or business success. It is believed that God eventually will reclaim the zombie's soul, so the zombie is a temporary spiritual entity. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Do the thing.
I'm lost. Okay. The two types of zombie reflect soul dualism, a belief of Haitian voodoo. Each type of legendary zombie is therefore missing one half of its soul, the flesh or the spirit.
Ooh. That is
so either you could be a ghost zombie,
damn it,
or a physical zombie.
I think I'd rather be a ghost zombie, to be honest.
I don't want brains.
That's why I'd rather be a ghost zombie. The zombie belief has its roots in tradition brought to Haiti by enslaved Africans and their subsequent experiences in the New World. It was thought that the voodoo deity Baron Samedi would gather them from their grave to bring them to a heavenly afterlife in Africa, or Guinea, unless they had offended him in some way, in which they would be forever a slave after death, as a zombie. Ow.
I wouldn't go after brains. I'd go after something else. That's
not appropriate. By feeding them salt. English professor Amy Wylance has written that the modern concept of zombies was strongly influenced by Haitian slavery. Slave drivers on the plantations, who were usually slaves themselves, and sometimes voodoo priests, used the fear of zombification to discourage slaves from committing suicide. If it was as easy as feeding a zombie salt, then we could just put that on dead bodies, recently dead bodies, and let them eat the brains with salt.
Zombies. Well, most scholars have accused the Haitian zombie, associated the Haitian zombie with African cultures. A connection has also been suggested to the island's indigenous Taino people, partly based on the early account of native shamanists practices written by the Huronite monk Ramon Piney, a companion of Christopher Columbus.
Okay. In 1937, while researching folklore in Haiti, Zora Neale Hurston encountered the case of a woman who appeared in a village. A family claimed she was Felicia Felix Mentor, a relative who had died and been buried in 1907 at the age of 29. The woman was examined by a doctor. X-rays indicated that she did not have a leg fracture that Felix Mentor was known to have had. See? That's why it's a good thing to have broken bones.
Hurston pursued rumors that affected persons were given powerful psychoactive drug, but she was unable to locate individuals willing to offer much information. She wrote, "What is more, if science ever gets to the bottom of voodoo in Haiti and Africa, it will be found that most important medical secrets still unknown to medical science give it its power rather than gestures of ceremony." Like I said, it's a drug that they usually give people to make them feel like they're a werewolf or a zombie or
Kind of like in Romeo and Juliet when he takes the poison, or she takes the poison that makes her seem like she's dead.
Which is just, it's a puffer fish, I believe. If you take just enough, it'll put you to sleep, but not too much.
It'll slow your heartbeat so much that it's almost
But
imperceptible.
if you take too much, you die.
Yeah.
Take just a right amount.
How many people do you think had to test that and die before they realize what the right amount was?
That's the African culture that likes to take prey zombies.
A Central or West African origin for the Haitian zombie has been postulated based on two etymologies in the Congo language, Nzambe, or God, and Zumbi, or fetish. This root helps form the names of several deities, including the Congo creator deity Nzambi Mpungu. I'm probably butchering that, and I'm so sorry. And Louisiana's serpent deity Le Grand Zombie, a local version of the Haitian Dambala, but it is in fact a generic word for a divine spirit. The common African conception of beings under these names is more similar to the incorporeal zombie astral as in the Congo Nkisi spirits. Okay. A little confused there. Alright.
A related but also often incorporeal Indes being in the Jumbi of the English-speaking Caribbean, considered to be one of the most same etymology in the French West in Indies. Also, local zombies are recognized, but these are of more general spirit nature. I missed that.
I see that. The idea of a physical zombie-like creature is present in some South African cultures where they are called, and I'm going to butcher the shit out of this, Zindachane in Sotho and Tonga, and Madu Swain in Venda. In some communities, it is believed that a dead person can be zombified by a small child. Hey babe, let's start zombifying people after we have kids.
It is said that the spell can be broken by a powerful Inef Senagma. It is also it's also believed in some areas of South Africa that witches are can zombify a person by killing and possessing the victim's body in order to force it into slave labor.
Okay. After rail lines were built to transport migrant workers, stories emerged about witch trains. These trains appeared ordinary, but were staffed by zombified workers controlled by a witch. The trains would abduct a person boarding at night, and the person would then either be turned into a zombified worker or beaten and thrown from the train a distance away from the original location. Yep.
Another indicent
Antecedent.
antecedent in the Chinese Jingashi, a zombie-like creature dating back to Qing Dynasty era Shingashi fiction of the 18th and 19th centuries. You're a dragon.
Sometimes I feel like it. Davis traveled to Haiti in 1982 and as a result of his investigations claimed that a living person can be turned into a zombie by two special powders being introduced into the bloodstream, usually via a wound. The first powder strike includes tetrodotoxin, or TTX, a powerful and frequently fatal neurotoxin found in the flesh of the pufferfish, order Tetraodontidae. What that says.
I think they also can blow it in people's faces.
I've heard that that's a thing.
The second powder consists of deliberate drugs such as datura. Together, these powders were said to induce a death-like state in which the will of the victim would be entirely subjected to that of the bokor. Davis also popularized the story of Calvus Narcissus, who is claimed to have succumbed to this practice, the most ethically questioned and least significantly explored ingredient of the powder is part of the recently buried child's brain. That's
Ew.
gross.
Gross, man. Freaking gross. Scottish psychiatrist R.D. Laing highlighted the link between social and cultural expectations and compulsion in the context of schizophrenia and other mental illness, suggesting that schizogenesis may account for some of the psychological aspects of zombification. Particularly, this suggests cases where schizophrenia manifests a state of catatonia. So much breathing.